Both 15-2 odds they're favored at 15-2, both of them to win NFL Coach of the Year this year. Found that was kind of interesting. The Packers, Mike McCarthy is next in line, 9-1. And let's see what else we got happening from this great state. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns, 50-1 odds to become the league's MVP. Stephen Curry's 15-4. And what else do we got? Oh, that is about it in terms of the baseball. Now, check this article out here. And again, this is Sports Done Right. I am Vince Wright, Sports Governor. And A-Rod, Minnesota Twins. I know. It ain't going to happen. And I'll be in that chat room shortly. Don't worry, guys. And we're going to talk a little bit. I see my brother-in-law's out there talking a little high school football. We'll get into that. But the article by Pat Borsey from the website minpost.com. And I came across this just kind of jotting around, looking for some notes today. Why the Twins, yes, the Twins should sign Alex Rodriguez. Now, at first, just like I'm sure everybody out there who's hearing my voice is going, well, what the hell are you talking about, Gov? That don't make no sense. Why the Twins going to sign this guy, over the hill, all the baggage and whatnot? But, as I start going through the article, and keep in mind, the Twins now have a lot of Latin players on the Twins and in the farm system. Miguel Sano, Twin slugger, has known Rodriguez for a little while. But he's been very impressed in his dealings with A-Rod and talking to him. And he says actually he has known him a long time. He has a lot of experience. He's an all-star. He's an MVP. He's a great guy, a great hitter, a great person. He can help a lot of people too, Sano says. So then that gets people thinking. What if the Twins were to look at signing him to kind of come in DH, but really to start working with all these minority Latino players that our Minnesota Twins have? Now, Sano says he could help the young guys here. If they brought somebody in who was like Torrey Hunter, I think we can be better. I love Torrey. He's a great leader. He helped me with a lot of things inside and outside the field. It's a good idea. And it got me to thinking, the Twins are a pretty humdrum organization. They don't like to really rock the boat. They like to promote from within. We're hoping here they have an interim GM, and we're hoping that they kind of think outside the box and bring somebody in. But I started thinking, Latinos face language issues, cultural issues that as this article says, only other Latinos can help them navigate. And the Twins haven't had a veteran Latino since Kendrys Morales, and he's been gone to Seattle here for the past couple years. So now people say Joe Mauer. Mauer doesn't have that, that swagger, that gravitas to really lead anybody. He's a good player, but he's not your leader. He's not vocal enough to do this. So young Latinos start thinking about, Rodriguez bilingual, Dominican heritage. Maybe this could work. Twins have a lot of Dominican players. So now when asked about it, Paul Molitor basically shot it down saying, you know what, we got a lot of DHs right now. Where is Alex Rodriguez really going to fit in? I don't know, but I kind of like the idea. I really do. And everybody that you talk to, apparently, all his former teammates, praises his baseball smartness, his willingness to share information with the younger guys. And that's why Rodriguez basically agreed to become an instructor. Now, obviously, he's still getting paid that money from the Yankees. But as it says in this article, and this is a very key point, the Twins' future rides on their young Latinos, Sano, Eddie Rosario, Danny Santana, Jorge Polanco, Kenny Vargas, a few other players who badly need veteran Latino players to show them the way. So Does it happen? Of course not. A-Rod's already said he's chilling down in Miami. He's hanging at the mansion in South Beach for the rest of the year. He's going to hang with his lovely daughters, his wife, and do that, and that's all good. But the Twins, if he was available, they wouldn't pull the trigger, as you heard the manager just say, but it's something that they really should look at. And Rodriguez Molitor said, if you're asking me if there's a fit here, I don't see where he'd get much of an opportunity. As I said, we've got a lot of DHs. And it's funny because Pat Borsey says that's the wrong way to look at it. Now check this out, and then we'll move on here. But I thought this was a very good point. A last-place team with no shot at the playoffs and a clubhouse full of young Latinos desperate for direction had better figure out a way to get them some. The obvious mentors aren't working. And the Twins really got to kind of, find a way to start getting this thing working because they have a pipeline to the Dominican. But these players, man, they're really kind of telling you that they really would like some Latino leadership as well. Because obviously Torrey Hunter ain't coming back. And unfortunately, maybe. And obviously it'd be fun. He puts on the Twins uniform. He's got 4 home runs to 700. He's got roughly a month or so to do it. It would have been fun just to see if he could do it and, whatever. But I just thought it was a very interesting article. If you are interested, go to minnpost.com. It's in their sports section. Why the Twins? Yes, the Twins should sign Alex Rodriguez. All right, folks. And let me check the chat room here. Again, sports done right. I appreciate everybody coming through here. And we got an eye open for you, Jersey Vern. Just in case you want to come in here talking his nonsense. All right, I see. First off, let me welcome the Elements, RNINJA. You know him as That Ninja. T from Huntsville, the one and only, the master rib cooker himself, all the way from Huntsville, Alabama. What's up, host of the Underground Railroad? What's going down, sir? Also, I would like to welcome the one and only, the man I call Big Coop is in the house. James is in here. So what's up to you, Coop? Thank you for popping in. And I see somebody welcome him. I hope I didn't miss him, but the one and only, the man that started it all. There he is. There he is. All you A-Rod haters fall back. Spoken like a true New York Yankee fan. But, hey, he's the man that gave me the name The Governor. He's the one that started it all. The godfather of the Spreaker Nation. Real Cast Ranger #1. What's going on to Mr. Jungle Brother? What's up out of Charlotte, North Carolina? Yes, sir. Oh, man. Again, thank you for listening. Sports Governor, Sports Done Right, here tonight on the Stewart Media Entertainment Network, baby. All right, let's check in the chat room here. Everybody welcoming Jungle Brother. Coop says, is A-Royd going to teach the players how to cheat? No, I think hopefully we are definitely past that, Big Coop. But again, when I say of the Twins, they kind of got to think outside the box, man. You know how it goes. So that's all I was saying. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but don't hurt for trying, right? Does not hurt for trying. So moving on, and again, Vince right here, sports governor from Minnesota. And I am in the Situation Room. We got the Olympics going. We got baseball. We got some USA basketball. We got Olympic boxing going on, man. Everything's going down. And, wanted to give a shout out to Gary Russell. He is the light welterweight boxer who probably about 45 minutes ago was just robbed of advancing to the medal stage. I forgot the guy he was fighting, some guy from one of the Eastern Bloc countries, Estonia or something like that. But this young man clearly dominated rounds 2 and 3 to win the 3-round fight. And once again, he got Roy Jones and he handled it with class. But just wanted to say, Mad respect to Gary Russell. Again, the light welterweight fighter, and he got robbed. But, hey, Sports Done Right, want to say what up to you, homie. And we get to welcome the one and only, the lovely DJ Nunu MCDE. And Nunu has to explain that MCDE. We're all starting to wonder what that means. But thank you, dear, for joining your sports governor from Minnesota here on Sports Done Right. Hey, folks, now check this out. We're going to have a little fun here. J.R. Smith. That's right, that J.R. Smith. Now check this one out. J.R. Smith wants to start a charity golf tour for NBA players and celebrities. Now, I think this could be very interesting if he actually does pull it off. So let me read this. Now check this out. J.R. Smith wants to join the golf tour. We're not talking the PGA Tour, but the Cleveland Cavaliers free agent is a very good golfer. It's one of his passions, apparently. And he has a great reputation for hitting the links. And he golfs with all the celebrities and athletes and whatnot. And he wants to use those connections to create a mini golf tour with NBA players and Hollywood celebrities. So apparently he's been in discussion with this dude, Jared Zering of the National Basketball Players Association. Smith says he has an idea where about, check this out, 10 NBA players go on a 3-city tour playing the best golf courses in those cities. Fans could come out and watch their favorite NBA players swing some clubs around and also seeing them being paired with a celebrity. The money from the fans and sponsorship for this mini tour could then be spread out to charities of basically whoever they choose. And they could have their passions of giving back to the communities and golfing combined. Says he would also want to host a celebrity golf weekend where he brings athletes and Hollywood guys to his hometown to show them where he's from. But more than anything, he says it's to help the youth because they want to see us. They just get so engaged and inspired. He also has ideas of organizing a mini golf tour for NBA player. They kind of repeated themselves there. Now, realistically, it says it can be one day out of the week at a golf course. Say maybe 10 guys would play. It's not like a big 50-man field, he was saying. It would be a select group, 2 at a time. Then all the money would be donated to each other's charities. Players could be paired with a celebrity like Justin Timberlake, Samuel Jackson, Mark Wahlberg, who are all very, very big golfers. Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry has been recently seen golfing with President Obama. Lots of NBA players take their talents to the golf course on off days. So this really could work. Pro-Am golfing events are usually big crowd draws with athletes and celebrities pairing up to hit the course. You may see, I forgot what it's called, the one that they show on NBC out at Lake Tahoe, where they get the celebs and the athletes out there. 3-day event there. That's a huge one. But this is something that really I hope he may be able to pull off, folks. I think that would be real cool if he could do that. Sounds like a lot of fun to me. Let me know what you think in the chat room here. And again, folks, I am Vince Wright, Sports Governor. Chilling hard here in the Twin Cities, here at the Executive Mansion. We got Olympics on the monitors and all kinds of fun stuff coming up. We're going to take a look at LSU. We're also going to talk a little Gopher football, some Vikings, and also Roger Goodell drunk on power. Yes, he is, man. He is definitely drunk on power. And let's do this here. We're going to take us a quick little break. We're going to reset. We're going to come back. Fast-moving show tonight. Like I said, folks, there's just a few things I wanted to get through. Gov's got some things we're going to break off. Got to see a man about a horse in a little bit. Take care of some business. So we're going to just keep this moving here, but we are going to take a very quick break here. Reset. When we come back, folks, we're going to get into the football. We got some Gopher news. We got some prayers to throw out for one of our Gopher coaches who definitely needs it. We got going to talk a little bit about the Vikings. Teddy Bridgewater looking good here in the opening sequence there, going deep a few times down in Cincinnati. Laquan Treadwell finally hits the field. And also, will our boy AP see the field this preseason? It's been about 3 or 4 years since he's actually played a preseason game. So Coach Zimmer definitely says that he would like AP to play. So we will see if that happens. Also, like I said, we'll talk a little bit about Western Kentucky, a little program on the rise news, the LSU preview coming up, man. Oh, I can't wait.